Hello everyone and welcome back to Riverbend Springs, episode number 152. I am ashamed that I didn't realise that episode number 150 was 150. But it is what it is. So, yeah, snow is on the way, unfortunately. Oh crikey, and a twister. We do need to get cotton into the ground. Now, unfortunately, I don't believe that we get any sort of rebate or anything for having the cover crop in the ground until the end of February. So I can't cultivate up any fields until then. Until March. Which is a pain. I've got one or two fields which have got nothing in. They can have cotton put in straight away. Although we do need to get rid of the stones out of the bit that we ploughed up, don't we? Very, very quick job. So we'll go do that now while we're talking. I do apologise if there's any banging you can hear in the background. Some building work going on at the moment, and unfortunately it's just got too late for me to be able to wait to do the video. So I really do apologise. But we're going to carry on regardless. So I think cotton's going to go into these two fields down here. It's definitely going to go into the one up the back here that we had it in last time, and the new little bit that we added onto it. So that's good. That can start going in this month. And yeah, I mean, other things, we've still got no chicken food. We're not going to have any chicken food till that field of wheat is ready. So that is a problem, but it's a problem that I can't really do much about. Cow food needs to be made up, as always. It is unfolded, come on. Yeah, cow food needs to be made up as always. We shall be doing that in a minute. This cotton up here needs to go over to the rope makers. So there's that. There's a clump of stones at the side of one of the other fields that needs picking up as well. In fact, that's the other field that we could put cotton into. So we could put it in this one, those two down there, but that won't be till next month, and the square field that did have sugar beet into it. That is definitely an option. So I'm going to get on with this. We'll move things around a bit, and we will get this sorted. We'll get the cotton taken over to the rope manufacturers, and then yeah, we'll get some more cotton planted in the ground in this field. Alright, so that was those few bits done there. We are just going to unload the cotton into here. We got material type, we can switch to cotton. I had no idea I had some flour in here still, so that's interesting. Right. That should take... it's taken both. Brilliant. Fantastic. So, the flour can come back with me to the farm, and we can get it sold. Oh, look, we've got more rope already. That's absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, we're going to head back to the farm now, and then we're going to start work on the cotton fields. Get them planted. Right, so I want to get the flour sold. We'll just get it into here. Should be nice and easy. There, that's better. Excellent. So that's that done. The lorry can now sit over here until we're ready to use it again. I really want to get rid of that sprayer at some point. I hadn't really... Oh, it's not hurting anyone sitting there, is it? Right. So, first thing we need to do is to sort out the tram lines. So, we'll go into precision farming. And we will put in tram line width of... What was it? 28 meters, is it? What are the other fields set to? 30 meters. 30 meters. Tram lines, 30 meters. Okay. There we go. That is the tram lines set. So what we need to do now is get our planter. Make sure we've got enough seed and possibly fertilizer if it needs fertilizer. I think the planter takes fertilizer as well. But yeah, it's going to be good to get that sorted. Maybe a slight problem with the planter. It may be a little bit jammed up against the wall there for some reason. Not sure why that is, but that's where it is. Okay. Should be able to get that out now. There we go. So we've actually got a bit of seed and fertilizer in there already. We could probably go and pick up some more seed, so I'll just do that now. And we are going to have to... yeah, we are going to have to shift that pile of stones on the other field. Maybe a case that I leave a worker doing this one for a little bit and go and shift those stones, but I definitely want to get started. Okay, pallet of round bayonet, cake, seeds, 390 litres. Perfect. Excellent. And I don't think I've got any fertilizer though, because it's solid fertilizer we need for this planter, and I don't think I've got any. Still, hopefully we won't need much. I'm not sure. I don't know what the state of the field is actually already. Let's have a quick look. Are already in that menu. pH looks okay. Yeah, it's going to need a lot of fertilizer in this area here, isn't it? Okay. Well, we might as well use the stuff that we've got. So we'll use what's in here already. I will probably need some more fertilizer for the rice planter actually in April. So we'll have to be getting fertilizer then anyway, but we can always spray this field afterwards as well. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. I do love this tractor for drilling. Just gonna nip round here in front of that van. So yeah, we're gonna get this field done, and we're gonna get the little field done up the far end that did have sugar beet into it. In it. Like I said, I don't think we'll need to do sugar beet again this year. That is going to be something that we are going to have to think about. So we're going to need to get a sugar mill. And on a nice flat field somewhere. Actually, we could put it behind the sheep there. That would be a fantastic place to put it. I hadn't thought about that. Do you know, I might do that now. We could get the sugar beet moved across, actually. When's the sugar beet best to sell? The sugar, sorry, best to sell. Sugar, July. So yeah, if we got it in there now and got it working, that is not a bad idea at all. Maybe I'll do the headlands here, and then we'll get all that sorted and go and move that pile of stones at the same time. Not a bad move. Right, steering assist. 2 headlands, I think. This crop can't be planted in February. That is absolutely true. That's the crop I want to plant in February. And off we go. Absolutely fantastic. So, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get the sugar mill set up. We are using quite a bit of fertiliser, but when we move on to the bigger part of the field, we won't be using as much at all. In fact, if any. So hopefully that's enough just to cover this area. But yeah, 2 headlands should do it. We'll put the worker on it after that, and we'll go from there. Right, and now we've got that stuff moved. And we've got our sugar mill. It would be good to get all the sugar beet put into the mill and started production. If it's going to be the best price in July, we ought to get it moving fairly quickly. We're going to use the New Holland here. We're going to get the sugar beet all... well, as much of the sugar beet as it can take over to the new factory, which you can see just popped up over the back of the farmer's market there. Lovely. So, this is where the sugar beet comes out again. No potatoes, no carrots, sugar beet. 270,000 litres. I don't know how much the new sugar mill can take, actually. 360,000 litres, so we could get it all in there. But it's going to take quite a few trips. Quite a few trips indeed. Probably don't need to do it all at once anyway. I really also do need to get rid of all the tree stumps that we've got around. We've got littered around, they are. Did I ever sell that bit of land that we've got up? Farmland. Yes, I did. I did sell that. We won't worry about the tree stumps in there then. We'll just worry about them on this farm over here and that area over there where they were also planted. I've got a feeling we've got to plant more trees actually. We've still got 47 episodes left of this series. We're going to take it to episode 200. I think it's going really, really well so far. So I was actually considering in this episode we could move on to March. That would just be fantastic. Yeah, do you know what? This could be the perfect opportunity to set up a worker to deliver all the sugar beet. Because we could put Phil at the root vegetable silo and empty here. Tell you what, let's give that a go. We'll do load and deliver. We want to load at... Oh dear. Load at root crop storage, sugar beet. And take it to... There is only one sugar mill. All in alphabetical order. Sugar mill. Looping. Go. Oh. Why are you driving across that field? Ah, yes, because there used to be a track there, didn't there? So, if that worker can manage that, that would be terrific. Because it means that we, once we find it, can plant the cotton. Need to get the planter unfolded again. Then we can tow it around there properly. But yeah, we will get that loaded. Get that loaded. We'll keep an eye on the worker and see how they're doing with the loading and unloading. But yeah, that'd be fantastic. Whereas we can go and plant cotton in the small field. We'll finish today finding out how much we get from having the winter cover crop in most of our fields. And that's the field done. Just in time as the snow has really set in. Alright, we'll get this unfolded. Obviously we're going to be putting in cotton again next time. It's going to be in the 2 fields right near the cotton harvester. So let's get this taken over there. As you probably could have you probably saw from the time lapse, the worker just plain refused to pick up the sugar beet, and when I picked up the sugar beet for it, it refused to take it to the sugar mill. So I'll be doing the transportation work on that. And I think we'll be using the lorry as well, just to get things sorted and going very quickly. I'm not going to put that on the video though, so I'm going to take this down here and we'll drop it off by the next field to be done once that's been cultivated. I am really hoping it's not going to be wet and snowy in March, because March is going to be a huge month for us in terms of getting seed into the ground and getting the cover crops cultivated in both March and April. Have a quick look at the forecast. Yeah, it's not looking good. Yeah, it's not looking good at all. We've got hurricane overnight, tornado overnight, and rain until at least midday. Not good at all. Although I don't think the game actually penalises you for planting in the rain or the snow. It'll just not be very pleasant, that's all. Right, that can stay there. If we pop back over into the New Holland here, I'll take this lot over, and then I think we'll switch to the lorry and move the rest. But, like I said, I'm not going to put that on camera. I will see you when that bit's done. We can move... Ooh, crikey. We can move on to March and find out how much we get in terms of I suppose a government subsidy for having the cover crop in the ground. Right, well I've done 2 loads, and I've just realised as I've walked around here that there is sunflowers in here as well, so we can get that moved over to the oil factory and get sunflower oil being produced. But I really want to see how much we get in for having the cover crop. So we've got 1,264,000 in the bank at the moment. If we sleep through, obviously there will be some production costs and maintenance for the farm and things like that. We're going to wake up in a load of rain. Yep, here we are. No more space for wool, obviously. And it doesn't look like we've got an awful lot, actually. Sold products. Ah. So, MISC. Does it come under MISC? £263. That's pathetic. Oh dear. Well, that's that then. Absolutely not worth it. Right. Anyway, I'm going to see you again very soon. Bye for now.